final interview, end of the call, the hiring manager says, "So, what are your salary expectations?" What's the first thing that comes out of your mouth?
Honestly, something like, I'm flexible. What's the range? And then I die a little inside because I just gave away all my leverage.
And the worst part, that one sentence probably cost you 5 to 10,000 a year.
Wait, hold on. Really? That much from one sentence?
Yes, and here's the thing. Salary negotiation in English isn't about being aggressive. It's about 3 phrases used at 3 specific moments. We're going to walk through all of them today.
Welcome to Say It in English, the podcast that teaches you real business English through real conversations. I'm Tom.
And I'm Lexi. Every episode, we take one business situation, a meeting, an email, a difficult conversation, and we teach you exactly what to say and how to say it.
Today's episode, salary negotiation. Whether you're responding to a job offer or asking for a raise, by the end of this episode, you'll have the exact English phrases you need, confident, professional ones that actually work.
And if you're at an A2, B1, or B2 level, this episode is made for you. Clear, natural, and useful. Let's get into it.
Okay, real talk. Why is this so hard? Like, I've had years of work experience. I know what I'm worth, but the moment someone asks me about money in an interview, something weird happens in my brain.
Right, and it's even harder in a second language. When you're stressed, you fall back on basic vocabulary, and basic vocabulary in a negotiation sounds like weakness.
That's exactly it. Instead of saying something confident and clear, you say something like, I don't know, maybe around 70? Is that okay?
Ha! Is that okay? Oh no. The moment you say, "Is that okay?" you've already lost. That phrase signals that you're asking for permission. You don't ask for permission when you negotiate. You make a proposal.
So what are the common mistakes? Walk me through them, because I feel like I've made all of them.
Okay, the big 3 mistakes. Number 1, saying "I'm flexible." It sounds polite, but it actually hands all the power to the other side. Number 2, going completely blank and either staying silent or changing the subject. And number 3, accepting the very first number they give you without any response at all.
Yep, guilty of all 3. At different points in my career.
And here's the thing. These mistakes happen because no one teaches you what to actually say. So today, we fix that. The solution is a 3-phase framework: the anchor, the pushback, and the close.
Anchor, pushback, close. Simple enough to remember. But before we explain each phase, you want to show them what not to do first, right?
Exactly. Let's do a role play. I'll be the hiring manager, you be the candidate. And Tom, please be terrible at this.
Finally, something I'm naturally good at.
So Tom, we've really enjoyed the interview process. We think you'd be a great fit. So what are your salary expectations?
Thank you so much. That's really great to hear. I'm quite flexible, honestly. Whatever you think is fair for the role. Maybe, I don't know, around 60, 65? Whatever works for you.
Great. We were thinking 62. Does that work?
Oh, yes, absolutely. That's perfect. Thank you so much. I'm very excited.
Okay, scene. Let's break that down, because there were at least 4 things that went wrong there, and each one cost Tom money.
I felt it happening in real time, and I couldn't stop it. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion.
First mistake, I'm quite flexible. That immediately removes your anchor. You've told the manager they can offer anything and you'll probably accept it. Second mistake, whatever you think is fair. You've made the other person the judge of your value, not yours to give away.
Yeah, I see it now.
Third mistake, you gave a low number with a question in your voice. Around 60? Like you weren't even sure yourself. That kills your credibility immediately. And fourth, when they came back with 62, you said, "That's perfect." It wasn't. It was less than your own low estimate.
Oof.
And here's the thing, the market rate for that role was probably 85, right?
Easily. And here's the trick. Whoever names a number first sets the floor. It becomes the starting point for everything that follows. When Tom said 60, the whole conversation anchored around 60. Don't give that power away.
Okay, so let's talk about how to do it right. Phase 1, the anchor. What does that actually look like?
The anchor is your opening move. It's where you name your number, but you do it in a way that sounds researched and confident, not random or desperate. Here are 3 phrases that work really well. The first one, based on my research and experience, I am looking for something in the range of X to Y.
I like that. It starts with based on my research, which signals that you're not just making up a number. You've actually done your homework.
Exactly. And for non-native speakers, notice the word range. Saying a range like 80 to 90 is softer than one exact number. It gives a little room, but still anchors the conversation high. The second phrase, for a role at this level, I'd expect the package to land around X.
Okay, at this level, that's doing a lot of work, isn't it? You're connecting your number to the seniority of the position, not to your personal needs.
Yes, that distinction is huge. A lot of non-native speakers make the mistake of justifying their salary with personal reasons, like, I need this much because my rent is high. That doesn't work. You anchor to the market and the role. The third phrase, I'm targeting X, which reflects the market rate for this kind of position.
I'm targeting. That's a strong word. Not I'm hoping for or I was thinking maybe. Targeting. That sounds intentional.
Exactly. Word choice matters enormously in English. Hoping sounds passive. Targeting sounds like you've done a strategic analysis and arrived at a conclusion. Same information, totally different impression. Okay, phase 2, the pushback. This is what you say when their offer comes in lower than you want.
This is the part where most people freeze. The silence after they give you a low number is brutal.
That silence is actually a power move. Use it intentionally. Take a breath. Then, I appreciate the offer. Is there any flexibility on the base? You're not saying no. You're not saying the number is bad. You're asking a question, and questions keep the conversation open.
Right, you're not rejecting anything. You're exploring.
Exactly. Phrase 2. That's a bit below what I was expecting. Could we explore something closer to X? This one is slightly more direct. The phrase, a bit below, is polite but honest. It tells them where you stand without sounding aggressive or rude. And could we explore is collaborative language. It says we're working on this together.
Collaborative language. I like that. It keeps the relationship warm even when you're disagreeing about money.
Exactly. And phrase 3 for the pushback, I'd love to make this work. What's the room to move on the number? Here's the trick with this one. I'd love to make this work signals that you want the job. You're enthusiastic, but you're still negotiating. That combination, enthusiasm plus firmness, is very powerful in English.
Because you're not playing hard to get. You're just not settling.
Exactly. Okay, phase 3, the close. This is where you either confirm the deal or ask for one last thing before you agree.
One last thing. Like what? What else is even on the table?
More than you think. Signing bonuses, extra vacation days, flexible working arrangements, an early performance review. Many companies have more flexibility on those things than on base salary. So phrase 1 for the close, if everything looks good. That works for me. I'm happy to move forward at X. Clean, professional, clear. Done.
That works for me.
Right, gratitude is fine, but keep it measured. Phrase 2 for the close. When the base is stuck and you want something else. If the base is fixed, could we look at a signing bonus or additional vacation days? The phrase, if the base is fixed, is smart. It acknowledges their limitation without accepting defeat. Then you redirect the negotiation to a different item.
So instead of walking away empty-handed, you get something, even if it's not more money on the base.
And the third closing phrase for confirming all the details before you agree. Let me confirm. X space, Y bonus, starting date. Shall I expect the offer in writing? This one is gold. You're repeating terms back to prevent misunderstandings, and asking for things in writing makes you sound more experienced.
Okay, I need to try these. Same scenario, but this time I do it right.
Let's run it. Same interview, I'm the hiring manager. Go. Tom, we've really loved the interview process. We think you'd be a great fit for the team. So what are your salary expectations?
Thank you. I've really enjoyed the process as well. Based on my research and experience, I'm looking for something in the range of $85,000 to $95,000. That reflects the market rate for this level of role.
I see. We were thinking something closer to 78,000 for this position.
I appreciate the offer. That's a bit below what I was expecting. Could we explore something closer to 85? I'd love to make this work.
Let me check with the team. I think we could get to 82.
If the base is fixed at 82, could we look at a signing bonus or an additional 5 days of vacation? That would help bridge the gap.
I think we can do 5 extra days. So 82 base plus the additional vacation.
That works for me. Let me confirm. 82,000 base, 5 additional vacation days starting the 1st of September. Shall I expect the offer in writing?
Yes, we'll send it over today.
Perfect. I look forward to it.
Scene. Okay. Night and day. Did you feel the difference?
Completely different. And honestly, it felt more comfortable too. Like having the phrases ready means you're not panicking. You're just running the play.
Running the play. Because preparation turns a stressful improvisation into a structured conversation. And notice, Tom didn't get exactly what he asked for. He asked for 85 to 95. He ended at 82 plus benefits. But that is so much better than 62 with nothing.
Right. And I didn't apologize once. I didn't say, sorry, is that too much? I just stated my position and stayed there.
Exactly. And one more thing to notice, the tone was still warm and professional throughout. Not rude, not cold, just clear. In English, that combination, warmth plus clarity, is what professional confidence sounds like.
Okay, role swap. Now you're the one asking for money. I'll be the manager. This time, it's a performance review. You want a raise. This should be interesting.
I'll show you how it's done.
Lexi, great review. Really strong year. Anything you want to discuss?
Thank you, Tom. Yes, I'd like to talk about my compensation. Over the past year, I've led 3 major projects, expanded our client base by 20%, and taken on additional responsibilities. Based on that track record and current market rates for this role, I'm targeting a salary of $95,000, an increase of around 12%.
I appreciate you raising this. The work has been excellent, but honestly, 12% is quite a jump. We were thinking more along the lines of 4%.
I appreciate that, and I understand budget constraints are real. That said, 4% is a bit below what I feel reflects the value I've added and the current market. Is there any flexibility to get closer to 8 or 9%? I'd love to find a number we're both comfortable with.
I might be able to do 6. Let me look at the budget.
6 would be a meaningful step forward. If we land there, could we also schedule a compensation review in 6 months instead of 12? That way, if my results continue at this level, we have a structured moment to revisit the number.
That's actually very reasonable. I can agree to that.
Then let me confirm, 6% increase effective immediately with a formal review in 6 months. Shall I expect that in writing as part of my performance review documentation?
Yes, HR will document it. And okay, I'll be honest. As the manager in that scenario, I was genuinely impressed because she never made it personal. She talked about results, market rates, value, not about needing money.
And that's the key shift for the performance review context. When you ask for a raise, you're not asking a favor. You're making a business case. Here is what I contributed. Here is what the market pays for that contribution. Let's align.
And the 6-month review request at the end, that was a great move. You didn't fully accept the lower number. You kept the door open.
Exactly. Always close with the next step. Either confirm what you agreed or create the next conversation. Never just say, okay, and walk out.
Okay, real talk. Before we wrap up, one thing that's actually helped me prepare for conversations like this?
If you want to rehearse this before a real interview or review, open Claude for free and ask it to roleplay a hiring manager. You can practice all 3 phases as many times as you want.
And just so it's clear, we're not sponsored. We just both use Claude ourselves, and it's a free way to actually practice a high-stakes conversation safely. All right, let's wrap up. Quick recap. 3 phases. Anchor, name your number with confidence and research behind it. Pushback, stay calm, stay warm, keep the conversation open. Close, confirm the deal, or ask for one more thing before you say yes.
And we want to hear from you. Which of the 3 phases do you find hardest? Let us know in the comments.
If this episode helped you, subscribe and hit the bell. New episodes every week, all built around real business English you can actually use. Your English is already good enough to get the interview. Now, let's make it good enough to get the salary you deserve.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next episode.
See you then. Bye.